Hello everybody, welcome to Talk About Houses. I'm Todd.
I'm Oana.
And today we are going to talk about how to increase the value of your home or improve your home during all these coronavirus lockdowns. Before we get started though, there's a subscribe button. Make sure you click on subscribe so that whenever we do a Talk About Houses video, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so you're stuck at home for a couple weeks.
Yes.
In an area where maybe you're locked down, you can't go anywhere, you're working from home, you're kind of bored, you don't know what to do, and you own your house, you're a homeowner.
That's right.
So what are some things you can do to improve the value of your house while you're on lockdown?
So it depends on how handy you are, so we're going to give you kind of a fun list of that applies to everybody. Okay, so the number one thing is paint. Okay, this is easy.
Okay.
It's one of those things that we put off because we just don't have the time and it's tedious and all of that. But look, paint is one of the easiest ways that you can improve your home and you can make it nicer for you to live in. So start with the outside. Start with some simple things like the trim. You don't have to paint the whole exterior if it doesn't need it, but just brightening up the trim of your home makes a world of difference. It makes the colors pop, it makes the house look vibrant, well kept, it gives it great curb appeal. Please paint the trim of your home. Coming inside, we all have scuffed walls. So if you can, do touch-up. If touch-up isn't going to cut it, then go ahead and break down and do the painting that needs to be done. Sometimes you just need to paint a couple of rooms, maybe a bathroom, maybe a bedroom. Yeah. If you're really handy, then maybe replacing those small baseboards with the nice 6-inch baseboards. Yeah. Your significant other will love you. I would love that. Yes, I would.
Okay.
So, simple things like that. Other things on the interior, there are lots of, look, Home Depot, Lowe's, all these places, they're open. And of course, there's always Amazon and all the other wonderful online retailers. Replacing plumbing fixtures. They're not hard to do. Lots of great how-to
So plumbing,
videos.
Let's be clear about plumbing fixtures.
Yes.
We're talking about like nice handles.
Exactly, yes.
What about, since we're talking about bathrooms, what about the light bar? Like, you know that light bar you have above your mirror that's just like a piece of metal? Like, you'd be surprised for like $80 because Home Depot and Lowe's are open.
Right.
You can go over there and get a nice lighting bar.
Honestly, I've seen them for $40. I've seen some really nice ones for $40 at Home Depot. So replace the light bars in the bathrooms. Replace the faucets in the bathrooms. Replace maybe your kitchen faucet. Has seen better days. Put in a nice kitchen faucet. Those are not hard projects to do. They're pretty simple. Most of us can do them. Indoors, the other thing that you can do is paint the railing on your staircase. It gets a lot of touch, so kind of take a look at it and see if it needs to be painted or maybe if just a clear coat to make it shiny again is what it needs. Outdoors, the other thing to do, which is fun, whether it's you're in lockdown or not, and it gives your home a nice feel and great curb appeal, is plant some flowers. Flowers are beautiful, they're bright, they make you feel good.
Curb appeal?
Curb appeal.
Yeah.
Depending on what you plant, you can cut them and bring them inside and brighten up both the inside and the outside of your home. Those are all things that most of us can do. If you're going to be outside, make sure you wear a hat, make sure you put sunscreen on.
Yeah, because it's getting warm.
If you have to climb a ladder, please make sure that you are able to do that safely because we don't want you going to the hospital.
Yeah. If you're going to do electrical stuff, make sure you know what circuit breakers to turn off and you're staying safe doing all that. If you got a note from the HOA saying, hey, you have a dead bush or some weeds, this is a perfect time to go pull them all, take pictures of them, and then send them in saying, hey, I fixed the thing so you don't get fined, right?
Right.
There's no excuse during coronavirus and lockdowns that you should get any HOA violations, right? You can check to make sure the watering is right, it's watering when it's supposed to, and it's getting all this stuff.
Yeah. The other thing is make sure your irrigation works right. So it's pretty simple to replace little drip heads or sprinkler heads. If you really want to go to town, then put up some nice outdoor lights, in your backyard. Make your own little paradise in your backyard. your own resort kind of backyard. It doesn't matter what size your backyard is, you can still do something nice back there. You know, you put some plants, put some lights, and all of a sudden you've got your own place to have a nice cup of coffee or a cocktail in the evening, and it makes you feel good. It gives your home curb appeal.
Yeah.
It's a win-win situation, and these are not expensive things to do. They're things that will make you feel productive, which, let's face it, right now we all need something to make us feel productive, like we accomplished something by the end of the day. And they're good for your property. They're good for you because they make you feel good, because you get to enjoy them when you're done. So these are all good things to do while you're at home, sheltering in place.
Another thing is all of your air filters. It's getting warmer. Your AC will be running. Some of you live in climates where it doesn't run that much. You don't have a heater maybe that runs very often, but you maybe have an air conditioner. It'll start running, and who knows when the last time you changed the filter. So you can just go to Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever and or Costco, right?
Right.
And you can bring them home and you can put them in and throw the old ones out.
And make sure that you date your filters. I do this all the time. I actually write with a Sharpie on the filter the date that we replaced it, because sometimes we forget how long it's been in there. So it's a simple way that when you open it back up, go, oh yeah, it's been so many days since we changed it, and yes, it needs to be changed, or no, it doesn't.
And write it on the filter where you can see it through the grate. So on a place where you'll be able to see it. So you can just look and go, oh hey, that says that we put it in on this date. It's a 3-month filter, and we have to change it on this date, and then to do that.
The filters have a paper border all the way around. So make sure that you write in nice big letters, nice big numbers when you changed it, and you can usually read it through the grate without opening it.
It's funny because a friend of mine, his wife posted a picture of him on Facebook painting the little, the trim around the windows.
Right.
They live in Coronado, and so they have painting the trim around the windows of the house.
Right.
And I asked him, I said, hey, are you getting all that done? And he said he's like running out of things to do. Like he's done, like he's painted everything and he's fixed everything, and he's I don't know, maybe he should go to his neighbors and see if they want to hire him to paint some stuff around.
He can come over here.
He can come over here. He lives pretty far. He's not in Las Vegas.
Yeah, so the other thing that you can do that's pretty simple, and you'll enjoy it a lot, is actually the windowsills. The windowsills in your house get dusty, and none of us like to clean them, but they do get dusty, and that dust eventually makes the paint dry. So those are nice little things that you can do. They don't take very long, and they make your windows look so much better. Lastly, think about your window treatments. A lot of places have guarantees that they will talk you through measuring your windows, and then they'll make you the window treatments, ship them to you, and they're easy installation. Window treatments, again, they update a room, they make your home brighter, they do improve the value of your home, because they do improve the curb appeal of your home. Yeah,
window treatments that are not the super expensive ones, but just like nice plantation shutters that they mass produce. The ones that are plastic, but they look like they're wood. Those are really good. You get a really good return on your money, and you get a really good return on painting a house. Most flippers will basically just do 3 things: paint, carpet, and then all of the fixtures that are obvious, like the kitchen fixtures, the bathroom fixtures, the light bar in the bathroom. Those simple things, going from if you go to Lowe's or one of the home stores, you can see the different styles they have, and you'll see the $40 one is probably what you have in your house, but then the $70 one looks really nice, and it's only $30. But at some point in the future, when you decide to sell, the person walks in and goes, wow, they have these, they're blown away. Wow, they're really nice, but they don't realize they were only $30 more than what the other ones are.
Right.
And they're really good to help the value of your home.
Right. The other thing is door handles. So a lot of us have doorknobs or door handles that have been in there, maybe they're original, particularly in the bathrooms or areas that have moisture. You'll see that a lot of them are corroded. So consider definitely replacing the door handles throughout your house. You know, the knob ones, not so popular anymore. Now,
Yeah.
now the nice handle ones are popular. So that might be something for you to consider. Obviously, if you put all this together, now we're talking some real money, but not all of it applies to everybody. So do what you can. Make yourself feel productive. Make yourself feel comfortable. You know, feathering your nest is always a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's psychologically during times like this, you know, when there's uncertainty in the world, maybe you don't know what's going to happen to your job or, you know, what's going to happen at all, that being productive and doing something and improving your situation is just psychologically a big thing.
And remember, I mean, you're not going out to restaurants or to shows or ball games or anything like that. So, you know, think of it this way. This is your entertainment value. So
Yeah.
not only are you getting entertained by participating in these projects, but when it's all done, these projects yield long-term dividends by improving your home and making you more comfortable in your home.
Yeah. Well, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I thank you. Please subscribe so you can watch more Talk About Houses episodes, and thanks for joining us today.